welcome to the TwoOne here, sponsored by Vadio. My name is Mark Arajanian with 21st Century Distributing, and you guys know the deal. 2 questions, 1 comment. We have a special guest today, Alessandro Frau, right? Because we talked this before, and Frau is German for Mrs., right?
Yeah, that's right. I always tell people if you don't remember how to say my last name, just go to Google Translate and translate Mrs. into German. So
Yeah, so when we first talked, you only have 4 letters in your last name. I have 10, and I couldn't really pronounce your last name, but you know what? That's no problem. So you're the regional trainer for Google Pro Channel. Excited to have you here in the 2-1. We got some exciting things going on with Google in the month of July. We have promotions. We have extra star points rewards for Google products, especially the new thermostat, which I'm sure we're going to get into. Fun fact about Alessandro, he's a big EDM dubstep fan. He enjoys attending festivals and raves. How many raves have you attended in your day?
So I will say, as I get older, I'm going to less and less shows just because my body can't keep up with all of the jumping and energy.
Right. I know.
That being said, I did just come back from a festival about 3 weeks ago. So my most recent one was pretty darn recent.
Have you been to Ultra in Miami?
I have not. So just
the US,
a quick goal for me is I do want to go to EDC, which is kind of like the headline festival or show that they do once a year. So I want to go to the Vegas one next year. That's on my bucket list.
The best one, right?
Say it again, sorry?
The biggest one I heard was supposed to be like the biggest one.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody here doesn't want to talk about raves and EDM. Even though a lot of us do enjoy music, that's why we do what we do. So, are you ready for the 2-1?
Absolutely. Let's get into it. We got some exciting stuff to talk about.
Yeah. So the first question is going to come from Calvin Harris from Scotland. What is the difference between the install for Nest Learning Thermostat, the 3rd gen, and then the 4th gen?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I'd say with the Nest Learning Thermostat 4th gen, we've included a new, faster way to set up the device using Pro Setup. Essentially, what Pro Setup does is it unlocks new features that we've developed based on Pro installer feedback. We know that time is money, and we want to help you wrap up your install process, whether it's a simple thermostat upgrade on the wall or a whole system replacement. We want to get that done as efficiently and effectively as possible. So with the Nest Learning Thermostat 4th gen, it will be configured using the Google Home app. But within the Google Home app, professional installers can take advantage of that Pro Setup flow, which unlocks advanced settings. It allows configuration of the thermostat without the need of Wi-Fi, without the need of the customer's phone. I know we all dread having to ask customers to borrow their phones, or even like their Google account. So a lot of great new things that are coming with this thermostat when it comes to the setup of it.
Especially the setup process. So that's key. That's okay. That's really good. So that answers Calvin's question. Question number 2 comes from Sonny John Moore from Northern California. Does the new thermostat have auto schedule?
Yes. So auto schedule, for those who aren't familiar, received a facelift on this thermostat based on that Pro feedback that I had mentioned earlier. Many people thought auto schedule on our previous generation thermostat had a mind of its own because we weren't very clear on why the schedules were created or why we would change a set point. So the Nest Learning Thermostat 4th gen, it will still learn and program itself with auto schedule, but we've redesigned the schedule learning AI so that it's more flexible to shift as it notices changes in routines and preferences. And I think this is the biggest one. It'll be more transparent to the homeowner, giving them the option to see and accept suggested schedule adjustments before they happen. This means that they'll never be uncertain about why their thermostat is making a change or why it's set to a specific temperature. The homeowner will always be in the loop.
So those are two huge upgrades then for the
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
very
And and I
um,
would say I do want to stress this, like this thermostat was made from feedback from the pro channel. So, the feedback that you guys gave to us, we bundled that up and created this product with that in mind.
fantastic. So got through the two questions. Alessandro, give us one comment that you feel like our viewers, our dealers should know about Google Pro, maybe even specific to the thermostat, but give us an overall comment from.
Yeah. So one comment, I'm going to cheat here a little bit. I'm going to give two things. Number one, just the Google ecosystem and the Google Home app itself gives you the opportunity to connect you to thousands of other third-party products, which enable you to make more money by expanding your product and service offerings, unlocking new revenue streams, and in some cases, like our thermostat, they have features that help you retain existing customers that you worked so hard to get. On top of that, we're always continually updating the app itself to create a more helpful home for the end user. And one of those changes we released last year was the implementation of Gemini, our AI, within the Google Home app. So
Yeah,
even things like your camera notifications, they will have the ability to give you more specific information on what it's seeing. For example, say a FedEx truck dropping off a package, instead of your camera just saying, hey, we detected motion, it will give you a brief summary, say, FedEx dropped off a package, which is really, really, really cool that we're able to bring that type of information to things like camera notifications.
yeah, and that was an update you said last year, right?
So it hasn't been released yet. It was announced last
Is it?
year.
Okay.
I will say, if you do want to keep up to date on anything and everything that Google is doing or releasing, their blog, blog.google.com, is a great way to stay up to date on all that information that's coming down the pipeline.
Yes, and all of that can be found on the Google vendor page on our dealer website. You could also find the new thermostats on our website. We have them in all 7 21st century locations, so make sure to check them out. We'll have promotions on a lot of Google products in the month of July, and we will have additional star points tied to purchasing those products. So I want to thank Alessandro for joining us today, man. You've been awesome, and I will see you in Vegas.
Yeah, awesome. I'll see you there.
Thanks, buddy.